morning, everyone. Well, you can see today I have a little organizing and cleaning task in front of me. And I wanted to say that I primarily use Gina Marie Enamel Dots, if you haven't noticed. And I do have other ones. And I've been keeping all my enamel dots in this little tray that I got from the dollar store. No, the Dollar General. Not to be confused with the Dollar Tree. And usually I was keeping my Gina Marie Enamel Dots on this. Actually, I had all my enamel dots on these at once. And then I eventually went to this, but still kept my ones that I had color coded in here. So like in rainbow order. So I have well, these 49 to Market, some of these stickability stars and hearts. So I have a few other odds and ends. Some that Ginger had given me because she had so many blues. And then I have these ones from my Mind's Eye. Now these are pretty similar in size to these Gina Marie. So I would not have a problem putting these over there, but I like to give whoever it is credit, you know. So if I put these, I'll probably just put these on a ring by themselves, or maybe I'll just keep them like this. But since these are the bulk of mine, I want to keep them, I like to keep them in color order, like the rainbow. I start with pink and work my way to red, orange, yellow, green. And but when you buy them, I mean, they look like this. I know it's a glare, but beautiful, beautiful. The way that they're laid out in color. I mean, these colors are so pretty together. But primarily, I'll use like one color unless it's like a kid or really calls for me to use, you know, more colors. Like this array of colors is just so beautiful. I love it. I could just look at it all day. But then it gets to the point where you have a bunch of them that are like this, where maybe they only have, you know, one color on them. And so then to me it's like they really need to be divided up. So I didn't take them apart until today because it's like I've been working with them. They're on Tim Holtz ring and it's hard to get off. So I never have to worry about losing them when they're on there. Now these ones that are, they're flat, I'm gonna leave these in here. Now I have put them in here color coded. And again, I'm sorry for the glare, but I'm not going to take these out now. But they do not want to stick. Sometimes they fall off here. And then I actually have one in here that's floating that doesn't even look like this color. So I don't know where that must have been. Another shade of blue that I had. I don't know. But so I'm going to keep those in there. And these, I just have these few gems, which next time I order, I'm going to order more gems because I really got into those too. So these flat ones I will keep in here, and I'll put them back on the ring when I'm done. And I just have them to the back of the other ones. So today I am taking these all out of here, and I think I'm gonna do I was trying to see if I could come up with a different plan, because I don't know if I actually need them in the plastic. But that does keep, you know, then I can keep them on the ring, and then it's real easy to keep them in color order. So I may go back, I think I'll probably do that today. If I decide to do something different, I'll let you know. But, whoops, I'm taking out all these because I'm actually going to end up using these cards. And so what I had done before, I cut all the sections apart, and I'm going to do that today. Whoops, I got these covering. So these are what I have left, and some of them, I mean, I only have this many left on here. So it's like I'm just ready to take them off and divide them up into colors. And you see these ones here, I have pinks. Now I have one odd one. I don't know how I managed that. And then, I mean, my red is to this. And then I have my oranges, yellows. And so I'm going to do just like this. So I'm gonna cut them all up and put them in their color pile, and then I'll come back and we'll work on it together. So well, let me show you how I'm gonna, what I do. Okay, so I've got the 3 colors. Wonder if I should put a piece of paper underneath here. Let's see if I just got something that's kind of plain sitting in front of me. And of course not. I don't have anything that's just white. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have these here like this. Now, I know Janet, she had taken all hers off, and kudos to her. I don't know if I could tell the difference in the colors sometimes because they are so close. And sometimes when they are so close, I'm looking at them going, what color are they really? So I'm just gonna cut them in the strip that they're in. And now the last time, it wouldn't have mattered if I would cut it off because I put tape on the back and tape on the front. I mean top and bottom, not the back, but top and bottom. And then it's like, but then it's really hard to pull it up. So this time I am gonna do that different, but I'm just gonna show you how I'm gonna cut them apart, and then I'll cut them all and then I'll come back. So I'm just doing this with every one, and then I'll put them in their color category. And since these are older, and I'm gonna put them on my newer cards, so I'll be pulling all those off ahead too. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll be back in a few. Okay, I have them all sorted out. I've got red to pink to orange, yellow, green, turquoise, blue. Now sometimes, like, you know, the turquoise, the blue, it's like sometimes they kind of blend together. Now, white happens to be my favorite color of enamel dots, but now these two look like the same color to me, and you know, when they're on a group together, sometimes they might be the same color. So I'm going to actually blend these together. Now there's more of them on here than on the other ones, so I'm just gonna put these on here and hope that they stick well enough. I'm gonna try to stick them on their size dot because I think maybe it would stick to that better. I don't know if it makes a difference, but, and these look exactly the same too. So I can maybe at least be down to, you know, the one for the 3 colors that I'm sure, they sure look like the same to me. And she just makes, you know, collections of colors just like the other paper companies. Okay, so I'm gonna have those together. And these look the same to me, so I'm gonna put these together. I had to change my shirt. I had on a flannel, I mean, what is it, fleece? And it's like pulling these things off the old things, they were like so sticky. So I slid my little, I always call it the shovel or spatula from my Cricut machine. I used that little thing to pull them off because I had them taped in 2 places. And now I'm gonna tape them into one. Okay, so I'm gonna push them down real good. And then I have these ones that are kind of a sparkly ivory color. I'm gonna stick these on one of these. I mean, I'll definitely be able to tell that they are not this color, but stick them here because that way I have all my whites on one card. And I'm just gonna put tape right at the top because when I would try to lift them or, you know, pull them off, I had a hard time before, so I figured this will work better. And I think if I line them up with the bottom, I should be able to get them all kind of lined up nicely because right under, it's like it's only, the card's only up to her name. So that should be easy. As long as I can pick them up. So I'll be doing them all like that. and it's like pink is pink is the one color that it's like I didn't think I had very much of, but I'm surprised to find that I do have pinks. Oh, this one is red. But they're just kind of, sometimes they're like that off color. And now I have this one that I cannot tell. It maybe looks close to that, but not close enough. So I think I'm going to keep that on there. But I will still kind of group them to the colors that look close to them, because when I'm looking for a color, it's just nice to be able to, I'll probably still keep them on the ring if they'll fit, because it's nice to just go, okay, I'm in the pinks, I need to go to the blues, and then you know, kind of skip to your color. Like these are kind of that bright pink. These two look very similar, but there is a difference. So I'll put those two together. This is a super dark pink, but it's definitely not red and it's not purple. So I'm going to keep it in with the pinks. There's only a little bit left of this one, so I think I might put it on with this one just because it doesn't look like these, but it looks far enough away from this color that I will know it's not that color. Because sometimes, you know, it's like I gather everything together in my scrapbook room, but then I come out here and do the layout, and sometimes it is so different. But I think part of it is, you know, I've got one kind of light above my head, and then I have my filming lights that are a whole nother color. So I'm gonna work on these for a while, and then I'll come back and show you my progress. Okay, so I have them all reloaded, and they're just glued at the top, so it's not a whole lot or taped at the top, so it's not a whole lot on there, but I like how it looks. I'm looking to see if that's a color that's on this other page, because I did find some colors that were alike, probably the old and the new, and then some maybe where they combine them together. This one red, it looks so close to that, but this is definitely darker, and so I ended up putting it over here, and just because I only had the two, but I can definitely tell that it's different than these, so I just put it here rather than here. And I kind of did that with some of them if they were almost finished, or if I found some that were alike. I'll tell you, I have more greens than anything else. And like these ones here, they looked, let me slide this underneath here so I don't get them out of order, because I put them on in color order, you know, dark to light, or, you know, dark to, or green to turquoise or whatever. And this one here, it looks very close to that, but it's not that. So I thought I better put it over here so I didn't accidentally put them on the same one or think they were the same. These looked, did they look close to something? No, these were two different ones, but I think they're the same color, so I put them together. And so I just kind of did that with everything. I know there's one, and these were kind of greenish gray, but I thought they still looked a little more green, or they looked too green to be actually just gray. And then there are some of these that look like these, they look very close, but they're actually two different colors. Sometimes I would put colors together that actually were the same, like, was it this one? No, they look different. Oh, periwinkle. I get to periwinkle and it's really difficult. Because I think this is blue, this is periwinkle, and then I have cobalt, and then, so I mean, that color's kind of hard to deal with. Oh, and this here, this is one that's a separate color. Or no, I just ended up putting 4 on this because That way I had all the purples together, and one of them was just 2 rows, so I made the other one 2 rows. Now there was one set that I know I had two alike, but maybe when I get over here I can't tell. Oh, these two I'm pretty sure are the same, but this one's still full, so I just put it next to it. And now when I look at it underneath the light better, I can't, I mean, it looks like they're not the same. These look the same to me, but you know, they're full, so I can't put them all in one. But I love seeing them like this. It's just so much easier when I'm flipping through to see all the whites at once, all the pinks at once, you know, like that. Okay, so this is the trash that I've gotten rid of. I mean, it really doesn't look like much because it's flat, but I'm gonna put them back in their bag things, and then I'm gonna put them on the ring and see if it looks like I condense that way. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I have them all back on the ring, starting with the white, and I'm sorry I'm talking so loud. I've got an air filter on, the furnace just kicked on, and we've had, I believe, somebody out there blowing leaves, the neighbors, and then the military has also been helicopter and bombing today, and machine gun. So we've had every sound here in the neighborhood. And so this is white, and then I have this one little thing that's little ivory, and so I just have them color coordinated. So it's like, you know, if you want to get to the blue, you just keep going, and you know that the blue is going to be back here after the green. And then you know, it's like, it's just handy because it's like now I have all my purples together. I really like doing this. Now it's like I do have like a ton of tans, browns, but it's because, you know, they're mixed into the group. But I do love her enamel dots because I like the sizes. The bigs aren't so big. I mean, like when you have, now these aren't hers, but I stuck them on here. But it's like, these are from Hobby Lobby, and they're just a little bit bigger. I like, this is as big as I really want to go. And, but yeah, and these are all the matte finish. I always call these stone. The ones that look like stone. So it's just, and then I got the rhinestones back here. So these ones are all Gina Marie. And so it's like, oh, and I thought I hadn't got rid of too much, but I forgot that all these little plastics too. So I got this thing full of them, this little meat tray. And then here's what I keep them in. So I've gotten rid of a little bit of stuff, and then I do have my ones that I won't take them out because that way I remember who they actually, you know, the brand. So, yep, so that's all I have for you today, but I kept wanting to stop during the 30 days of sketches and just do this because I had so many that hardly had anything on them. And, you know, just flipping through them all, I just thought, oh, it'd be so nice when I get to do that again. So I got that done. I'm pretty excited about that. Oops, I'm stuck to this other one. So yeah, it's like, so these are all my Gina Maries. I have just about every color. I'm definitely needing more pale pinks and whites. So, you know, having them all in color order, you kind of see what you need, because enamel dots were kind of new for me. I hadn't really used them much before. I know I had these ones from Hobby Lobby. I think those were the only ones I had before watching Janet and seeing from RTS Scrapbooking and seeing that she used them on just about every layout, and it was like, oh, they're so cute. And I just hadn't used them before, so that was fun to have them. And so that's it. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.